Hello folks, Everchanger here, back for more Pokemon Liquid Crystal. Last time we made our way through the Ice Path, and we made our way into Blackthorn City here, and now we are at the gym, and we are going to be fighting for our 8th gym badge in this episode. So let's not waste any time, let's jump right into it. Fun fact about this episode is that it's actually being uploaded on a very, very special day. It is being uploaded on October 27th, which just so happens to be my birthday. I'm turning 19 on the day this episode is being uploaded. Kind of funny how it's episode 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything, and all that jazz. I love everyone who gets that reference, I promise. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I actually made my very first internet video very nearly 3 years ago at this point. Before the YouTube channel, I actually had a Dailymotion channel, which still exists, I just don't upload anything to it anymore. But my very first video on that channel was a tribute to the 25th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. It was about a 12-minute long video, and it was something I was really proud of. I uploaded that in December of 2011. I actually do have it uploaded to this channel as well, although in a lower quality, because for whatever reason I cannot find my master anywhere. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to think that I've been doing this for almost 3 years, just making content and putting crap on the internet. Alright, we got one trainer here left before the gym leader. Let's get right on to it. I have to say, Alakazam is really carrying us through this gym. I'm really impressed. I don't know what'll happen if it gets KO'd during the fight with the gym leader. I'm actually a little bit nervous about this fight. It's easily one of the most difficult fights in the game prior to the final boss. So, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Hopefully Alakazam can continue to be our light in the darkness. Just got to bring down the last of these dragons here, and there won't be anything else in our way between here and the gym leader, which is awesome. I want to apologize if I'm tripping over my words a little bit. I still have a little bit of a respiratory thing going on. I don't know what the deal with it is, but I always get it this time of year. So in a year from now, when I'm hopefully still making videos and putting it on the internet, it'll probably happen again, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I'll try and tank through it. I'm doing my best not to start coughing and wheezing during these videos. Of course, now that I say that, I probably jinxed it, but hopefully I didn't. Alright, we got Twister coming out here. It's interesting, in my experience with Twister, even though it's a Dragon-type move, and Dragon-type moves are usually known to be strong, Twister never really does anything in my experience. I don't know what the deal with that is, it just seems like a really crappy move. I don't know if it has some sort of mechanic around it, or if I'm using it improperly. It just seems like a really junky move to me. But anyway, those are all the trainers, and we now have only one trainer left, and that is Claire, but I'm not going to go jumping right on into it. Instead, I'm going to run back to the Pokemon Center and heal. So I'm going to go do that, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got all of our Pokemon healed up for this fight. Interesting thing to note, even though I'm recording this at about 9 o'clock at night, the nurse does not say, "Good evening, you're out late," like she did when the clock was broken. So I have no idea what's up with that, so we'll just forget that for now, and without further ado, let's speak to the gym leader. I am Claire, the world's best dragon master. I can hold my own against even the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine. Let's do it. As a gym leader, I will use my full power against any opponent. This is it, guys. This is the 8th gym fight. Hopefully it doesn't go horribly wrong. Leader Claire opens up with a Dragonair, level 41. Seems to be about on par with the trainers we've been seeing in the gym so far. Let's open up with a Psybeam, because I fully expect a potion after this first attack. Got Extreme Speed coming out here. Interesting little tidbit about Extreme Speed is it actually has the same priority as Quick Attack in a lot of these early games, but in either Generations 5 or 6, I don't remember which, they actually changed it so that Extreme Speed will always go faster than Quick Attack. Which is something that I think should have been that way from the beginning, but at least they managed to catch it instead of just leaving it. It just seemed like a little bit of a weird thing for Extreme Speed to go just as fast as something with... oh, yeah, what am I trying to say? It's kind of sad that Extreme Speed would go only just as fast as something named only Quick Attack. But yes, we got the first Dragonair down. A second one comes out level 42 this time. We got a Dragon Rage coming, which is really bad because that will always do 40 damage. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if I have any Hyper Potion on me. Let's actually check. I have a Full Restore and a Max Potion. I think it might be prudent to use the Max Potion on Alakazam just because it's really been carrying us throughout this gym so far, and I really have no idea what'll happen if it gets knocked out. At least we know with that level of damage on that Dragonair, Claire is not planning on using a potion, so let's definitely whip out Psybeam again. Got another Extreme Speed coming. I'm praying it doesn't critical. Oh, okay, we're good. Alright, second Dragonair goes down. Got a pointless critical there. Couldn't we have had that 2 turns ago? Oh, jeez. Alright, Gengar getting experience. We have Kingdra coming out. I'm going to switch out for Alakazam just because I want to keep it alive as long as possible and I want to see what I can do. So I'm going to try and see if I can play the Curse game with Gengar here. Kingdra is her strongest Pokemon at level 44. It's actually a little bit lower than I expected it to because it's level 40 in the original game. And we've seen increases in level as high as about 8 or 10 previously in this series, so I find it kind of surprising it's only 4 levels higher. But I suppose it's a bit of a good sign. I don't want the Elite Four running around over 10 levels higher than I'm used to, because that would be very, very bad. Alright, Gengar is definitely faster. Let's see what Nightshade can do. Gengar's probably going to be going down this turn, which is unfortunate, but at least we have Curse out on Kingdra, which is definitely her most threatening Pokemon, unless she's going to whip out a Dragonite, which would absolutely suck. But in the original game, she had 3 Dragonair and this thing, and I believe in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, one of the Dragonair was actually replaced with a Gyarados, if I'm remembering correctly. I have the guidebook right up there, but I'm not going to check it because this is a very serious dealio we got going on right here, and we don't want any distractions. Let's see what Slash can do. It's supposed to have a high crit rate, but I never ever get it. Oh man, we got the big guns coming out. I believe this is the first appearance of an actual in-battle Hyper Beam in the series, and yes, it is not a force to be reckoned with. We didn't see it there, but in case anyone's not in the know, that Kingdra would not have been able to attack the turn after using Hyper Beam. It's that stressful of an attack. It has 150 power. I'm quite surprised Feraligatr only took that much damage from it. Alright, we got Dragonair coming out. I'm actually going to try and keep Feraligatr in here for fear of Alakazam falling to an Extreme Speed. Dragonair is also level 44. That's surprising to me. Alright, can we please get the critical on Slash? I knew it! Aha! Critical hit. I knew we could get criticals on that. Got another Hyper Beam coming out, which is really, really bad. Oh man, we're just exchanging criticals all over the place. But I think it's only fitting that Feraligatr was our very first Pokemon in this adventure, a level 5 Totodile, and here we are with a level 46 Feraligatr. I think it's only fair that we let it finish this fight for us and earn us our 8th gym badge. Leader Claire was defeated. I lost? I don't believe it. There must be some mistake. And we get all of the cash for winning. I won't admit this. I may have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know. Behind this gym is a place called Dragon's Den. There are 2 sacred Pokemon living in harmony deep inside the den. Some gang members have been spotted there recently. I fear they have learned of these 2 sacred Pokemon and are here to capture them. If you can get rid of the gang, I will recognize you as a trainer worthy of a gym badge. Very interesting. Claire has refused to give us the final badge in our adventure. And it would seem that there is a mysterious group in the cave behind the gym hunting 2 legendary Pokemon. In the original Pokemon Crystal, she also demanded that we take the Dragon's Den challenge, but the gang members and the 2 legendary Pokemon are something completely new to this adventure. So, I think what we must do is clear. We must delve into the Dragon's Den and see what's up. And I promised we were going to get a gym badge in this episode, and I really think that we should follow through on that promise. So without further ado, let's hop right on here. And we got epic music playing, which is interesting. I'm going to go in the bag and pull out some repels because we don't want to have any issues. And I'm just now realizing, and this is really funny, but I'm just now realizing that the music that is playing is actually from The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. This is a GBA remix of the Great Sea song from Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, so I guess we got a little bit of a surprise Zelda cameo. I'm always approving of that. Dragon's Den. If Claire allows it, her grandfather, our master, will also. You may enter. And enter we shall. Interesting, we got the Mount Pyre overworld music playing here. It's kind of a shame because I really, really liked the original Dragon's Den music. I'm probably one of the few people that actually do. You! How dare you enter uninvited? Apparently someone did not get the memo because I was 100% invited, okay buddy? But yes, we are not done fighting dragons, not by a long shot. We gotta fight our way through this Dragon's Den and hopefully purge it of the evil that is plaguing it. This might turn out to be a really, really long episode, but I figured, hey, it's my birthday. I might as well give my viewers a gift. Alright, another Psybeam coming our way. Not our way, his way, but we got a Twister coming our way, which predictably does practically nothing. I really don't get what the deal with Twister is. I think it's kind of a shame because Twister could be like a really awesome move. I mean, basically by name. But it's just not, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. Gengar gets level 44, which is pretty crazy. Strong. Indeed. You know, seeing Gengar climbing really high up in the levels there, I think I'm actually going to take the item off of it. And I'm going to give the experience share to Lantern, who is definitely falling a little bit behind. So, sorry for this slight diversion here, but I think it's pretty important that we keep everyone roughly balanced in the levels. So let's do that, and let's get to some exploring. Calcium. Always nice to find. I mean, it's nothing dragon-esque, but it'll do. Got another trainer over here. Definitely going to be wanting all of this experience given the challenge that's going to be approaching us. You shouldn't be in here. Oh, really? I'm pretty sure I was told by your boss to come in here. Seriously. Does no one get the memo in this place? I mean, geez. Well, I might as well just show them who's boss. Psybeam attack! Kaboom! And you're dead! Yay! Party hats! Alright. Lantern gaining experience, which is good. Got another Horsey coming out. Might as well blast it with another Psybeam. Psybeam! Kaboom! Yay! Fireworks! I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I guess I'm just really, really hyped to be getting on our way with our final adventure here, because once we obtain our last gym badge, there's nothing in between us and the Elite Four, which is pretty cool, and then after that it's off into, I don't know, lands unknown. New projects, new things, new amazingness. Please hurt yourself. Yes! You can always get a break on that. Alright, Seadra goes down, get our experience, get level 42 on Alakazam. Level 42, episode 42, always nice. Wonder if that's actually ever happened in the series before. I'm too lazy to go check. Alrighty. Oh, we got twins down here. Interesting. Definitely going to be going and fighting them as well, getting the full Dragon's Den experience. Who are you? Man, seriously. I mean, it's the year 2013 according to the copyright screen when you start up the game. Don't these people have phones or anything? Aha, I forgot to turn notifications off. You probably saw pop up on screen right there a little notification from Rio the Lion. we are actually planning on building a nether hub, which is going to be very, very fun. We actually have a little bit of a nether hub on the DeltaCraft server, which is what I'm referring to. Anyone who doesn't know what that is, you can go to my channel and check out that that project. But I found a really cool nether hub layout on the Minecraft subreddit, and I really, really want to build it. So we're going to be constructing that, and then sometime after that we are definitely going to be fighting the Ender Dragon, because that is long, long, long overdue. So yeah, excuse that little bit of unprofessionality there, but I guess it gave us a little bit of an opportunity to discuss the future of that project, since there hasn't been an episode in a while. Because Minecraft is a very difficult series to produce. It requires a very, very large time sink that I really can't afford. So a lot of times I'll have to record an episode over many days, like the most recent. I just realized that showed his phone number. I'm going to have to bleep that out, but I'll definitely keep in what I'm discussing on the project. But yes, those are the plans for the DeltaCraft server. I'm going to have to edit that visually out, but I'll definitely keep in my discussion of what our plans are with the DeltaCraft server. And I'm just now realizing I haven't taught anybody Whirlpool, which is very, very bad. I'm going to need to teach someone Whirlpool right about now. And I believe Whirlpool is actually a TM, but I think you can buy it in the Goldenrod City department store also, and I'm surprised Lantern can't actually learn it. That's actually really surprising. So, in case we want to get rid of it on Feraligatr in the future, we can definitely go purchase a replacement. Oh, this is actually a really tough decision, because Cut and Surf are both HM moves. I think I might have to be paying a couple of visits to the Mover Learner, but I think we're actually going to have to delete Slash, because Bite is a Dark-type move, and it's definitely more useful in certain situations. Plus, Slash really has not been following through on its high critical hit ratio. So, Feraligatr forgot Slash, and machine set. Installation complete. Feraligatr learned Whirlpool. Alrighty. So, I have a feeling this episode is turning out to be quite long. But that's awesome. I'm sorry, but our master is currently dealing with the gang members that overran the den. Please come back later. Willing to bet they're over this way, so let's keep on going. Alrighty. Pointless stop is pointless. I still don't get why the heck we're playing Legend of Zelda music. I guess they needed some Zelda to produce the epicosity that they were going for. Alright, we got an item right here. A Dragon Fang. That'll definitely be useful in the future in case we ever want to evolve a certain Pokemon. I don't know if we will, but it's always a possibility. And we got a Nugget over here, which we can definitely sell for cash, but we're not exactly hurting for cash, obviously. Alrighty, so let's see what we can get to up here. There's definitely some gang members around here somewhere. I'm gonna pull out another Repel. Now that I think of it, I'm not actually sure if Pokemon appear outside of the water in this area, but I really don't want to take any chances, because wild battles will take up a lot of time in this already decently lengthy episode. Oh wow, we really got a puzzle back here. Gonna be needing Rock Smash, so it's a good thing we got that taught. More Rock Smash. Ooh, and we have some guys over there. Very interesting. Alright, just keep on smashing through these rocks. Alrighty. S. This way. Interesting. Could it be? It has been quite a while since we've had any run-ins with Team Saturn, but it looks like we're finally going to have one right here. Lots of Rock Smash required for this area. Man, oh man. Luckily nothing attacked us. I'm going to pull up another Repel real quick. Where's my Super Repels? Here they are. These ones definitely last a whole lot longer. What do we got up here? We got an item. It is a full restore. Definitely going to be helpful. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Okay. Hey! Nobody is allowed into Team Saturn's hideout. Go home now. Interesting, they're not playing the Team Magma battle theme like they were back at Professor Elm's laboratory, so that's pretty interesting. Got Magnemite coming out here. That's not very good, actually, because Alakazam's attacks aren't very effective. So I'm going to bring out Growlithe and see what damage we can do. This episode's actually getting a little bit longer than even I expected it to, so it's possible we might not even get the gym badge until the next episode, which would be a little bit unfortunate, but honestly, if this episode gets much longer than a half hour, we're going to have a little bit of an issue when it comes to uploading it. So I think after this fight, I'm going to cut and I'm going to turn off my notifications first off, and I'm also going to check what our time is looking like. Of course we got a super potion, because why not? Hopefully we can bring it down, or not, because of paralysis being a bad news bears. Got Lock-On coming on again. Come on, we can bring it down. This should definitely do it. And there it goes. Awesome. Magnemite goes down. Alakazam gets experience. Growlithe gets experience. Everyone gets experience. Got a Magneton coming out. I think I'm actually going to have to switch for this over to Feraligatr because Growlithe is paralyzed, and that's not very good for what we're trying to accomplish here. Alright, Saturn Grunt sends out Magneton, and let's see what our Surf can do. I was hoping it would be a one-shot, but we can't have everything. Alright, take this Surf down to the bank and check it because we are done here. And Lantern gets level 36, which is super duper cool. And the Saturn Grunt was defeated. Oh dear. The guy's face looks kind of like Lysander from Pokemon X and Y. I'm beat. I must inform the others of your presence. Alright, I'm gonna go check what our time is and turn off my notifications, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It looks like we're actually only about 22 minutes into this episode, so I say screw it, let's keep going. Alright, big boulder pushing it aside. No big boulder's gonna stand in our way. Seems very reminiscent of the Undersea Cavern, both in the style of boulder puzzles and in the music, although I don't think they even use the same music. We're still getting a Hoenn-esque vibe here, which is good. Alright, let's smash through this rock right here. And we got another Saturn Grunt right here. You will never find our hideout. It's hidden deep underground. Alright, now he's using the Magma Battle music. Speaking of the Magma Battle music, anyone who's got the demo for the Ruby and Sapphire remakes, this song has an awesome remix. So be sure to go listen to it because it is amazing. And for some reason, this guy's sending out a Pichu right here. That's kind of sad, to be honest. One-shotted that, no problem. And we got a Pikachu coming out, which we should also be able to one-shot, no problem. This is going to be like a 1-minute fight right here. Alright, can Psybeam bring it down? Yes, it can. Awesome. Pikachu faints. And we're done with this guy, which is good. I'll confess. Confess to what? Okay, I'll tell you where it is. Just keep going down and you'll find our hideout. Forgive me, boss. I love how they always say down when really... we really don't... In universe, I guess they don't have a sense of what's quote-unquote up and down or north or south when they're deep in a cave like this. So I guess they just say keep going onwards, so I don't know why they say down, but alright. Got another guy right here. What is a kid doing here? Oh well, I'm sorry, but you'll have to leave. Man, this seems to be quite the interesting development. Another Pikachu coming out, which is very, very odd. Doesn't seem like something a space-themed team would use, but oh well, who am I to judge? Alright, can we bring it down with a one-shot again? Yes, we can. I'm expecting a Raichu next, but of course I could be wrong. Nope, yep, it's a Raichu. Awesome. Since this thing probably has a little bit more bulk, I'm actually going to skip the Psybeam and go straight to the Psychic. Because Psychic is decidedly stronger than Psybeam, and I really want to get a one-shot because we don't want to waste any time down here in this cave, and even that didn't one-shot it. I find that really surprising. Kind of feel bad wasting a Psychic on it, but I was really expecting him to heal right there, so I hope you can forgive me for wasting a Psychic right there. Man. This is quite surprising. I didn't expect to have so much stuff to do in between here and the gym badge. We got an item over there. Might as well want to go grab that. Zoom. Alright, PP up. Also good. Okay, let's head right back across the water here, and it looks like we got some more Saturn grunts to take care of. This is actually getting quite lengthy. I really don't think we're actually going to be getting the badge in this episode, which is a little bit unfortunate because, according to them, we're not even at the hideout yet. So this is actually turning into quite the extensive to-do with Team Saturn. Alright, Psychic the Electrode right here. So yeah, it looks like we're going to have to delay our gym badge a little bit further, which is unfortunate because I was hoping I would get our final gym badge as a pretty good birthday present, but it looks like it might not be happening, which is unfortunate. Alakazam is trying to learn Trick. I'm definitely going to skip it because, honestly, I don't remember what it does, but it's probably not very worth it. Lantern gets level 37, and still doesn't get a better Electric-type move, which is definitely a disappointment. Alright, another Psychic on Electrode right here. Man. I'm saying man a lot. I can confirm that yes, I am indeed a man. Alright, one more Saturn Grunt goes down. I think once we get to their hideout, I'm going to end off the episode. Okay. Actually, I don't know. We got a lot of grunts right here. We'll have to see. I strongly suggest you leave now. You're not leaving? Fine. Alright, the fights continue. Bum-ba-da-bum. Alright. I know I made the pun way a while ago in another episode title, but this is definitely a Saturn of events. But I'm really sorry, but I had to do it. I just had to. I'm trying to get to Chugga-Conroy levels of punniness, but I don't know if I'm actually going to ever get there. Probably not. You can't really beat the master. We've got a Hoenn Pokemon Electrike coming out, which is very interesting. Definitely liking the Hoenn integration here. Very much fits the season, because Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are actually less than 4 weeks from release. It's pretty crazy. In my most recent glitch video, and I say recent loosely because it was actually over a year ago, I remember saying that Pokemon X and Y were like 50-something days away from release, and now here we are over a year after their release. It's crazy how time flies. Got more rocks to smash. I guess Team Saturn episodes are destined to be in excess of 30-ish minutes, which is pretty awesome. I actually don't remember if the other Team Saturn episode was 30 minutes or not, but it was definitely over 25. Hey, I remember you. You're that kid that took us out in New Barktown. This is what you get for messing with Team Saturn. Alrighty. So, I think this will probably be the last grunt we fight in this episode, because it is definitely getting on the lengthy side. I did not expect this much of an incident to be going down. I was expecting, like, maybe 2 Saturn fights and maybe a legendary cameo, and then things would resume as normal, but no, this is way bigger than I anticipated. So, let's get right on with it here. The guy uses a potion, obviously. I'm actually wondering how long we're going to be down in this cave, because this is actually pretty crazy. Alright. Bring down one Electrode. He has a Magneton coming out next. I meant to switch there. Totally didn't mean to press B. So let's Psychic this thing to death. Or not, because it doesn't actually do that much. And I'm going down to a Spark. That's really sad, actually. But I think we can use Feraligatr to bring it down. I'm actually getting tired of talking here a little bit. Just been yammering on to myself for about a half hour at this point. People don't really realize it, but commentating takes a lot out of you. Like, when I'm done, I can feel my voice just sort of creaking after I turn the recording off, so that's a little bit of behind the scenes for you. Lantern climbing the levels. I think we've gotten 3 this episode, which is awesome. Oh, sugar, not again. Aha. Alright. What's down the ladder? We're still in Dragon's Den. It doesn't say we're in the hideout yet, but I think, unfortunately, even though I was dead set on getting the gym badge this episode, This invasion is of a greater magnitude than any of us could ever have imagined. So, without further ado, I'm going to end it off here. So next time on Pokemon Liquid Crystal, we're going to be delving deeper and deeper into this expanded Dragon's Den and hopefully taking out Team Saturn and finally obtaining our 8th gym badge. See you guys next time.